Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Another episode of, I don't even know what episode we're on right now. Probably 4 or 5. Welcome,
Five.
5. Welcome back to another episode of the Almost Division One podcast. We have Mr. Edward Neshawat in the camo hat to my right, maybe your left.
It's deer hunting season, baby.
And we have the Samuel Scott Spencer on my right, which might be your left. So, hello, gentlemen.
How we doing?
How we doing?
Another day,
Well,
another
I'd like
dollar,
to-
you know? So, just...
I'd like to
living
kick
the
this
dream.
one off to kind of talk about my brutal week, and then you guys can get into yours. But
Yeah.
for those of viewers who don't know, I just made the move to Chicago, and it's kicked me in the butt a few times already. I told Sam about I nearly missed a train. I'm not going to go through that story because I don't want to bore the viewers, but basically, I learned what Chicago traffic looks like. I had to catch a train over at Ogilvy downtown, and my place, mind you not, is like 0.8 miles away. It's not that far. And I thought 30 minutes was plenty of time to catch that train. It was not. So we're stuck in standstill traffic. Like, we got 0.6 away, but you know how Chicago is. That means it's like 30 minutes. And I can't afford to miss this train. So I literally get out of my Uber and run like through traffic to make the train. And I made it with 1 minute to spare. But that was one moment. And then I moved in Sunday. And Monday morning, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get off to a hot start. Let me work out in the morning. I had a gym picked out. Let me go work out in the morning. Really feel good about myself before I start work. I get up at 6 a.m. I hit my workout. Everything's going well. And then my roommate texts me. He's like, hey, I just left the place to go to work, but, dude, you got to lock the doors when you leave. And I'm sitting there on the turf doing cardio, and then I go, check my pockets. And I go, oh, shoot. I don't have my keys. And I'm calling him. I call my roommate because he's taking the bus to go into work. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, go open the door so I can get back in. Go open the door. He gets off the bus, goes, sprints in, opens our door. But there's still a problem because, yes, that gets into our apartment, but it doesn't get you into the main doors. So I'm like, I got to work remote. I got to log in by 9 a.m. It's 8 a.m. at this point. And I'm like, oh, gee, I'm locked out. Like, how is this going to work? So I call the property managers. They're like, maintenance can get there by 9:30. And I'm like, that's not okay. I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. And then so I'm like, I got no other choice. So I leave the gym, and it's like 8:15 at this point. And I'm like, I got to hope and pray that my Lord's looking out for me. And so I walk, and I'm just sitting outside our house. And sure enough, it's not even 5 minutes, and this lady walks out to go to work and lets me in. And I was like, Lord, God is so good, man. Like, I literally wasn't even waiting for 5 minutes, and it was freezing cold out. And it was not even 5 minutes, and I got
a funny
got
little
saved.
stupid story
So-
similar to that. So 2 days ago, it might have been 2 days ago, but we have our coaches meetings at 9:45 every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I was like, okay, I live 5 minutes from the arena, so I'll leave at 9:25. So I'm, not early. To be early is on time. So I was like 9:25, leaving 20 minutes early. I could stop at the gas station, get myself a
Yeah.
Celsius, and then
Sure.
roll right into the coaches meeting. Well, I stop at the gas station, grab my Celsius, but you got a 75-year-old grandma in front of me, and I'm thinking, oh, okay, I don't know, not thinking much. She orders like 50 lottery tickets,
Oh, is she scratching them in front of them?
and she
She's
starts
scratching
scratching them. She starts
Oh,
scratching
yeah, they
them.
do that, and they'll hog the line. They don't care, man.
Dude, I was waiting there
Yeah.
I was late to the coaches meeting. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know what to do. Like, she's just sitting there
Yeah,
scratching
Sam.
them. I'm like, I need my caffeine because I'm addicted, unfortunately. I'm like, I can't I'm gonna. I didn't know how long it was gonna take, but it just kept taking so long, and then eventually I'm like, all right, like I had to say something, and I was like, I felt so bad because it was like a nice looking grandma. She was,
Mm-hmm.
she just had that look, but you just want to punch her in the face. But yeah,
Yeah,
By a sweet old lady.
at a certain point, being a sweet old lady gets you so far. It doesn't mean you just own the rest of the freaking universe. Like, be a little considerate of people behind you. Nah, I don't care if she's old or not. Get out of the way. Scratch your tickets on your own gosh darn time.
dude, it was literally like I was standing there for like 10 minutes, and then I was like,
I've
I had
had
to
that
say
happen to
something.
me. They don't care. Like they really
They
don't.
don't.
They want to scratch it right then and there. They're not even going to take it home with them. They want that money now. It's my money.
I
I want
was,
it now.
dude, yeah, I was
It's
amazed.
my
I
money.
was.
I need it now.
Literally, that is their mindset. Like I don't care who's behind me. I'm winning this money right now.
Dude,
JG
it was
Wentworth, baby.
frustrating, man. I was like, lady, I'm like,
7-7
I'm
cash
about to be late
now.
for my meeting right now. Like, come on.
So Ed, I hope your week's going better than ours. I guess.
Yeah,
What's
I
up
was
with
gonna
you?
say God is good. God is great. Been blessed with another fine week so far.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. No big ups, but no big downs either. Got a 9 out of 10 on my quiz today. That's always good news. Uh, Yesterday, my morning lecture got canceled, so got to sleep in a little bit. We're having a very nice week. Bible study was great yesterday.
Mm,
Blessed week so far, boys. No
great.
complaints. No
Great.
complaints.
Great. Great.
That's awesome.
Well, love to hear that.
Mhm.
Without further ado, the viewers are probably like, I really don't care about these guys' life. Let's get into some
We're
sports.
letting you guys into us a little more. We
Mm-hmm.
want the
Mm-hmm.
viewers to feel like you're sitting with us talking sports. And how better to do that than to get to know us a little bit and what's going on in our lives.
Yeah.
Well said. Well
With
said.
that
That's
being
a
said,
crock, by the way.
with that being said, we have yet another new segment called
hmm
Boss and Bozo of the Week. I
Yes,
don't think I
sir.
need too much explaining about that. You should solve it
Yeah.
yourself. Pick up. Each player goes around. Each person goes around, picks a player, celebrity, could be anything in the sports media, and picks the boss of the week, and then the buzz of the week, or the bozo of the week, I should say. I
Bozo.
Well,
can't
hey,
speak.
Mr. Neshua, I think you should start us off here.
Edward looks a little excited over there, and I want to hear.
Yeah, yeah. He looks like he's ready to go. I think he's
All right.
ready.
All right. Are we going to do bad news first and then good news? So Bozo first and then boss?
No, I like the
You
other. I
gotta go
like boss
boss and
first
then the
because
bozo. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
bozo's funnier.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and start us off then. My boss of this week is Ty Simpson and Kalen DeBoer and the Alabama Crimson Tide football team. And
Mm.
I don't know if they had the
Mm.
best week necessarily, but I feel like they deserve a shout out just because of the way they've been playing recently. They look like a national title contender, and I don't think after that game against Florida State, anyone thought that they'd be even sniffing the playoff, let alone looking like one of the best teams in the country. And I think a lot of the credit goes to Ty Simpson and Kalen DeBoer. Like Kalen DeBoer could have let the outside media influence him, could have thrown in the towel on the season, but nope. And because that first game, they just looked like they were flat. There was no effort, no hustle.
Mm-hmm.
And now they look like, not Nick Saban Bama, but they look like the University of Alabama of old. Maybe not Saban level, like
It's
that dominant, but they look
and it
good, man.
stinks. So there was a part of me who was after that first game was like, yes, Bama is finally done. Like Saban's gone. Like Bama, like they're never going to be good at football again. But then another part of me, they're starting to get back to their old ways, and I'm like, that's college football. Like that's what I love about
hmm
college football. It'd just be wrong if Bama wasn't the powerhouse. Like it's not
I
the
know, I
same.
know, right?
It's like when Steph
And
Curry and LeBron James leave the NBA. It's not going to be the same. It's just not. But
Cade Cunningham, new face of the NBA, baby.
He is, and we'll get more into that.
Yeah.
Sam,
But no, and then
let's go with your
also, dude,
boss. Or
sorry,
Edward.
one real quick. Ty Simpson, I think, is the Heisman front runner now. I think he's likely. The NFL draft this year is going to be interesting, just because, like, I think Dante Moore could end up going back to school. John Mateer probably is going to end up going back to school. I don't know. Drew Aller dropped significantly. He's probably going in like the third, fourth round now at this point. Arch Manning's probably going back. Lenore Sellers is probably going back to school. So I think there's a real shot that Ty Simpson could end up being the number one pick in the draft this year. And it would be rightfully so. Just the way he's played. I still can't get over that Mizzou game and that 4th and 8 throw.
Oh, I
He's
mean,
so nasty, dude.
Who else? All QBs have been underwhelming to say the least. One, the Heisman race. I have no idea who's in that Heisman race. It could literally be anyone this year.
I'd say the
Two,
Heisman race right now is probably between Simpson, Fernando Mendoza at Indiana, Dante Moore, and probably Ruben Bain.
yeah, and it's the quarterback situation in the NFL is going to be really weird next year because everyone thought, Arch Manning's going to be the number one pick by far, but he's going to have to go back. Let me tell you.
He's been
Nussmeier was like a lock Heisman guy.
Yeah.
He's nowhere to be
Even
found.
after that Clemson game, too, everyone was like locking him in as the first pick.
I think you're forgetting. I think Carson Beck is going to get into that mix a little bit.
He's not going to go in the
just
first round.
I'm saying for the Heisman because of his name. Miami's going to be a top 10 team when it's all said and done.
Maybe,
he had that bad game in which they lost, but I do think he's going to be in the mix just because his name's pretty popular as well.
Maybe, but even if he is in the conversation, I don't think he wins. I don't even think he's close to winning.
I don't think he should win. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised if he's a top 3 finisher.
Has there been any other player, in your guys' opinion, that other than the quarterback position, that's worthy of Heisman? Because why are we going to give the Heisman to someone that hasn't made enough of an impact on a team to earn the trophy, I guess? You know what I mean?
Like I said, I think, honestly, the best player in the nation this year has been Ruben Bain from Miami. He's literally wrecking every single game, even against Louisville, where the whole team didn't play great.
Yeah.
He's still such a difference maker.
This is where I got to bring in my guy, Diego Pavia.
That being said,
yeah.
I don't think that's a terrible take. I really don't.
Mean, you could throw him in and Heisman, man. He just torched LSU's defense. His playmaking ability
he was doing out
off
there,
the charge. It's insane. He's Johnny Manziel 2.0 right now.
Yeah, dude, literally.
You could literally,
and that's a tough comparison, but he showed like plays where I'm like, that was Johnny Manziel-esque right there.
Like, and it's not like he's doing the same thing as Johnny Manziel. He's taking Vandy, historically terrible at football, turning them around into a powerhouse. Same thing Johnny Manziel did with Texas A&M. So it's pretty sick to see. I'm here for it,
And Diego Pavia is doing it without Mike Evans on the outside either to just chuck the ball up to when he's in trouble.
That's a good point.
No,
Pavia, a good point.
Pavia is sick, and some people get rubbed off the wrong way by his cockiness, but like, dude, at like 5'9", to be playing in the SEC, you know how much swag and confidence you gotta have. Like, it's a necessity. Going to Vanderbilt, like you have to have a crazy big chip on your shoulder. Like, you have no choice but to have that ego, or else you're gonna suck, in my opinion. Like, that's part of it. Like, you gotta. I don't know. Like, you know how many people
you have
probably
to have
told
some level
him,
of confidence.
Yeah, you know how many people probably told that guy that you're not good enough to play in the SEC? Probably every single coach except for Vanderbilt.
I mean, didn't he start at a JUCO?
New Mexico?
No,
well, he was JUCO and then New Mexico State.
Yeah, so he's a JUCO guy, though. That's crazy.
New Mexico, I could be New
Mexico State. Yeah, New Mexico State.
On a top 10 team, like that guy's a dog.
I'm a fan. I love underdogs, but I love dudes who are like some dogs, man. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he started at New Mexico State and transferred to Vanderbilt. Yeah, I'm a big Pavia guy too, dude. And it's just,
How can you not
I,
be,
I
honestly?
think he
Like,
can make some noise in the draft this year too, because he's not as small as you're saying, Ryan. He's 6 feet, but
Really?
6 feet, 205. Yeah.
He
Soroka.
does look 205. He looks every bit of 205. He's kind of got a pooper on him.
Whoa, whoa. Take it back. Take
Six
it
foot
back.
is 6 foot is like me putting down 6'6" on a
Dude,
roster.
he's 5'10. He's 5'10. Let's be real.
I
He's
believe you if you said
I,
6'6".
yeah, okay.
Well,
You guys are
Soroka,
real
who's
close
your
to making me reveal some trade secrets, and I'm not going to do that. So let's move on from the height conversation.
Soroka, who's
All
your
right.
boss of the week, dude?
Yeah,
Hmm.
boss of the week. It was going to be Pavia, but then last night, VJ Edgecombe of the Philadelphia 76ers rookie put on a record breaking performance 34 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists in his NBA debut as an 18
That's
year old.
ridiculous.
34.
The most 34 points is most points in a player debut, surpassing Allen Iverson's 30 in 1996. Third highest scoring debut in NBA history behind Will Chamberlain's 43 in 1959, which doesn't count, and Frank Selby's 35 in 1954, which also probably doesn't count. So the most ever in a debut in recent history in 60
Dude,
years.
That's insane.
Um,
after his draft night interview, there was no way this dude wasn't gonna be a dog in the league, man.
and I was just about to bring that up. You want to talk about guys you want to root for? How do you not root for that guy? I mean, I just watched like a highlight clip of the interview that Edward's talking about. So he's from the Bahamas, was raised by a single mother, and he was saying that they lived on a power generator for 7 years of his life, like literally no electricity. Um, Poverty, coming from nothing to now the NBA, pulling off that. And to be honest, so he was a big name in college. He was at Baylor last year, and everyone knew he was going to be a one and done. But I was not a hater, but I didn't think he was all that. He had a lot of athleticism. He's just an athlete who plays above the rim.
Hmm.
But he proved he can score, man. Um,
Dude, on
good for
efficient
him.
shooting too. 50% from the field, 5 of
5 of
13
13.
from three.
No, that deserved boss of the week. I saw that and I was like, wow, okay. But
That is a
Good for
worthy
him,
use
man.
of boss of the week, Ryan.
yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate that, Edward. So with that being said, the way funnier part, bozos of the week, Edward.
Okay, I have one, and then I also have a little honorable mention. So I'm going to start with the honorable mention. We're not going to go too deep into it. I'm going to say my honorable mention is the University of Florida Gators. I know you would think they're a boss because you think, man, they finally made the right call and fired Billy Napier. But they're also bozos because he should have been fired last year, and they got, too caught up in the shiny, oh, we won in 2 games last year. At the end, we should keep him because he's building something. And then look where they're at now.
Yep.
Firing their coach midseason, very badly underperforming. Like, what are they, 4-4 right now? So they're my honorable mention bozo of the week. My big bozo of the week is the Houston Texans organization, specifically Nick Casario, because I was watching that game Monday night, and there were several instances where the Texans were 2nd and 1, 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, and that offensive line could not gain a single yard of push to convert on a 3rd and 1 on 3 different tries. 2 years ago, they changed the whole trajectory of their organization, or so we thought, by taking CJ Stroud and Will Anderson. And we think, oh, the Texans are going to be set for so long. And no, they do that, and then all of a sudden they're like, all right, let's see how badly we can put garbage around him and see if he still succeeds. It's like an experiment to them. They're like, let's see how bad we can screw this up for CJ Stroud. And I just can't believe it, dude. like they had Laramie Tunsil, who he committed a lot of penalties, but is one of the best pass blocking left tackles in the entire league. No, let's get rid of him because he commits too many false starts, and let's not have a plan to replace him. And then the garbage they bring in to replace him, like, no, let's trade him too. Let's go with a third option at left tackle. And
it's unbelievable.
And it's the same theme. It's the same theme where bad franchises, which is mostly Chicago sports, they just find a way to just keep being bad. Right when you think they're turning a corner, they'll just do something that puts them right back. Like they just love.
I mean, guys, we were 4-2 last year. The Bears were 4-2 last year. 4-2 right now. Let's not get our hopes up, all right? Because we could very well, go on another 10-game losing streak.
It's hard to not get our hopes up.
It is hard, but I'm just saying, dude, the Texans went out of their way to put the worst possible team around CJ Stroud. And I'm like, what are they doing, dude? Woody Marks and Nick Chubb is your answer at running back when Mixon gets hurt. I'm like, dude, they literally drafted, I think, 2 wide receivers back to back. It didn't occur to you for a second, maybe, take an O-lineman? Like, did that cross your mind at all?
I mean, their
or
defense
are you just
is still
cool running
solid,
Cam
but-
Robinson and Titus Howard out there and Juice Scruggs? Like,
Juice
that's your
Scruggs.
solution?
Juice.
Freaking just malpractice, dude. I think the blame goes on D'Amico Ryans, too. Nick Caserio's an idiot. That dude's got to go. And, like, Stroud has not helped himself either. He's not playing great, but at the same time, dude, he has no time in the pocket. They can't establish the run at all. I think in that game, he threw over, like, 60 times against the Seahawks. And it's like, what other choice do they have? They cannot run the ball at all. I think they had, like, less than 50 yards rushing on the whole night. It's just malpractice. I can talk about this for hours, but I'll throw it on over to Sam. Sam, who is your bozo of the week?
Yeah, it's ours truly. Justin Fields. Guys.
No.
Yep.
Please
0-7. 0-7 on the Jets.
I think he officially
he got benched.
I think he officially is now a backup quarterback for the rest of his career. Like that bench right there, he's officially done as a starter in the NFL.
I think he needs to be a running back. Stop putting him at quarterback. Put him at freaking running back. Or put him in the slot. Anywhere but quarterback at this point. The guy can run. You put the ball in his hands in open space. He's a threat. He's not a good quarterback. Not an NFL quarterback. Great college quarterback. Not NFL. Put him in the slot. Put him at running back. Somewhere where he's going to succeed. Because I think he still has a lot of potential at a different position, which is crazy to say. But
his athleticism
is
unreal.
He can't make a read for his life. All right. You can give him 10 seconds back there to just hold on to the ball and get sacked or run for his life. That's what happens. But it brings me to the ultimate question. Did the Bears ruin Justin, or does Justin Fields just suck?
Yeah.
The Bears absolutely ruined Justin Fields. I don't even think that's a question.
I mean, look at his highlights. When we got him from Ohio State, I was like, we're winning a Super Bowl. Like,
Dude.
Sam immediately after we drafted him.
Me and Eddie were on FaceTime together. I'm in Kohl's maybe shopping for dress clothes. And me and Eddie start screaming. I'm screaming in Kohl's for Justin Fields. And then look at him now. It's crazy. We were delusional.
Dude, it's kind of the same. Like, we were talking about this with Cam Ward. It's just like a terrible cycle that the Bears are on. And they almost did it with Caleb, too, by not firing Eberflus last year. But thank God they finally got their heads out of their rectum a little bit and hired Ben Johnson. But it's the same thing they do, man. Like, they go cheap on coaches. They don't hire good coaches. They try to bargain shop. And then that gets you left with idiots like Eberflus hiring other idiots like Getsy who don't know how to develop quarterbacks.
I can't believe you hired Getsy. He was so bad on the Seahawks, too. It's just like, what are we thinking?
Like, yeah, dude, like, I truly, like, because like you said, Sam, he just cannot read a defense to save his life. He's so trigger shy. He refuses to throw the ball.
It's weird. I don't understand it. And I kind of feel
He's
like
paralyzed back there.
it's what's the word? He's got the yips or something with
Yeah.
him. It's something like
Definitely,
that.
dude.
When he was at Ohio State, he was such a dog. If you look at his Ohio State highlights, he was slinging it, dude. He was making crazy throws, and then it's just I don't know. I don't get it. How does that just go away?
And the thing is, he still has all that talent. He's still a very accurate thrower. Still has a cannon. And his problem is he just does not know how to make reads and has zero anticipation with his throws. And because of that, he's like you said, he has the yips. He's scared to make a mistake.
Yeah.
He gets paralyzed in the pocket. It's not exactly how he expects it to be or whatever.
You hate to see it, man. We love Justin. But
I will love Justin forever.
He's done, man. He's done. You won't see much of Justin anymore. Put him in the slot.
I will say though, there are worse things to be in life than a backup QB.
Never said I felt bad for him because I don't. He's still gonna make
millions
each year.
He's making $20 million this year. He's fine.
He's fine, and he's gonna continue being that would be an excellent backup to have. And so
$20 million going
7+ years.
Yeah. Sroka, what do you got for us?
Floor is yours.
Yeah. With that being said,
prepare yourself, folks. This one's gonna be a doozy.
This one's gonna be a doozy and a lot of talking, but the obvious pick for everybody going on in the sports world. My three bozos are 1, Chauncey Billups, 2, Terry Rozier, and 3, I don't even know this guy, Damon Jones. You're number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, clap it up for the guys, man. Hey, clap it up. Well done, Chauncey Billups, man. That guy.
Chauncey,
I gotta give him props.
Your career is tarnished. He's a Hall of Fame point guard. I don't know if he's in the Hall of Fame yet, but he definitely will be. But that's completely
okay.
gone.
But
he's going to be arrested and behind bars for the rest. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to go through a quick background of what's going on today.
Run it down, Sroka. Give us a rundown.
These 3 guys, Chauncey Billups is the head coach for the Portland Trailblazers in the NBA. Other 2 are players, Terry Rozier and Damon Jones. So, they all 3 have been arrested by the FBI based on an ongoing investigation of illegal gambling, sports rigging operation. Charges also include wire fraud and extortion. So basically, this has spanned over 11 states and years. This has been going on for years. 30 total people were arrested. 13 of them Italian mafia members. These guys got caught up with the mafia, which is not good. That's when you know you are down. You have no choice but to start rigging games. With that being said, some things that went on. This is some crazy stuff. First, the 6 defendants are accused of participating in a sports corruption scheme that exploited insider information involving NBA players and teams. The defendants leveraged their connections to place prop bets based on confidential insider information, winning tens of thousands of dollars. All right, that's a lot of words, a lot of long words, but basically they're using the NBA players to fix games or rig games based on player props, which is individual stats, like bet on Terry Rozier to score less than 22 points or more than 22 points or less than 8 rebounds. Because they have all that information. It's insider. It's just like someone in finance or like the government officials like leaking classified information. You can't do that stuff.
Yeah, like Damon Jones.
Do you think this explains Terry Rozier's lackluster performance in his career?
Well, he was good at one point, but he's definitely been on the decline. But there was one funny thing, in fact, that happened was NBA player Terry Rozier told the defendants that he was going to – so he told the other guys that were in on the scheme, hey, I'm going to leave the game early on March 23rd, 2023, with an injury. So they all bet the unders on him. And sure enough, on March 23, 2023, Rozier left the game after 9 minutes with an injury. They placed over $200,000 on wagers, earning millions of dollars in profits.
Rozier's cooked.
Because, yeah. And that's just a few of these things that are going on. They also rigged poker games, so they had these high limit. They're all rich millionaires, and they had these big with the mafia, big poker games. And some of them they would rig it. So there's an X-ray table where, like, basically, I don't know if they use glasses, but only certain people who rigged it see it in a way where you can literally see the card, like. It's like an X-ray. Like you can. It's like if you have an X-ray gauge on, you can see it. So they would do that, or they would have they would rig the shuffling machine to where there would be an operator like somewhere else, kind of like a walkie-talkie system, where they would rig the machine and tell them what the count was, or what card was getting pulled, and the person would be in on it, sitting at the table, and steal all these millions of dollars. There was even a report that one person lost $7 million in one of these poker games because it got rigged.
That's insane, dude. 7 mil? Oh my god.
But
that is
long story short, this is a huge sports scandal because it opens up so many questions.
Mm-hmm.
These are not the only three doing this. These are just the three that got caught up and got caught. And we were just having this conversation, me and my roommate last night, about player props. I mean, you can bet on literally anything these days. To what point do we have to kind of cool it down? Because one, you see how many commercials do you see of sports gambling
at least eyes? One or two per game, like per
one or two
commercial.
per commercial break.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah,
that's what I meant. But yeah,
it is so easy to get an account, and then they offer those incentives to lure you in, like, hey, just put in $5 and you get $250. And and it
think about when you go on social media or even watch YouTube. Like today, I was watching Bob Does Sports, and they're doing a DraftKings promo at the start of the episode.
Yeah,
it's sports betting's everywhere. A lot of them are doing DraftKings.
Did you guys see on Get Up?
What's up, Eddie?
I was gonna say, even on Get Up ESPN this morning, they're talking about this story in the bottom, like their ESPN banner. It's like promoting ESPN plus bet.
Well,
dude, yeah, I was watching a video
ESPN just putting out the score. Now it's like it literally says like the box score, and then it says like the player props with it. I'm like,
yeah. Before the games, it has the over-unders on there too.
Yeah, it's great. Like, and it's all just a money grab. It's a way to get tax money. It's such a shame what it's gotten to, and now look at that recent rule that NCAA just made maybe a couple of weeks ago, where they're letting college athletes bet on professional sports.
Yeah, dude, I saw that.
That is crazy. Well, you know what that is too? It's because now they got that NIL money. It's like, oh, you got that couple thousands of dollars.
It's better in our pockets.
Yeah, why don't you throw it back at us? So it's sad, man. And there's this debate going around that I share with the guys that I wanted to talk about is sports betting ruin the game? And I know, Eddie, I kind of want to hear your thoughts, because I know you're. I will start off by saying I do participate from time to time, but I'd like to hear Eddie's opinion on this whole debate.
Yeah, I mean, I think just betting and gambling in general is like, I don't think it's something you should really be doing. And like, dude, I think it just straight up, I think it's like an epidemic, kind of. Like, we can go really deep into this of like things that are like targeted towards young men in this country, but that are actually like meant to ruin them. You know? Like, I think it's literally like a very deep ploy that they want they don't want strong, like, strong young men in
Yeah.
this country. They want them all like focused on gambling and like getting women rather than like careers and building families and being
Mhm.
strong like masculine men. Like,
Yeah.
you hear like toxic masculinity. Like masculinity is not toxic. Masculinity is good. You should be a strong man, like capable of doing things. You shouldn't be like a weak little girl,
Mm.
you know? And so I think it's one of these things. Like, obviously, anything in moderation is fine. Like, throwing a $5 parlay here and there. And obviously, like, we make sports picks, but like, I actually don't bet on any of the picks I give you guys. Like, I make the
Yeah.
picks like just based on the games, and I'll throw out a spread here and there. But I don't place bets at all. I just like picking games and talking about the games and who I think is going to win and why. But I just think, and like you said, Ryan, I think there's definitely, now that it's legal, people are going to find ways to make money off of it.
Mm.
You know, like that's always the case with everything. And so
Yeah,
I kind of, go ahead, Sam.
no, yeah, I agree with you completely. And I think the problem is too is that people find excitement out of putting money on games.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes they don't like people don't some I think some people don't even care about the money. It's more or less like how much adrenaline it gives them. Gambling in general.
Yeah.
Like even myself, I put $5 on. I don't know, like let's say I put $5 on the Browns last week against the Dolphins. Like I would have been so hyped to watch that whole game because I know I'm gonna win some money.
Mhm.
Um, but
I mean, anyone who says that it's not more fun is lying. It's more fun. It makes the game more fun. It's the adrenaline rush of it and the chance of winning money, kind of like a Monopoly game, but real life.
I think you just need to
We
take it in the same context as like drugs. Like don't abuse it. Or it's gonna cost you. It's gonna affect your life, type thing. And it's not like
Yeah, and we're not promoting
portrayed
drugs
like
here.
that.
Let's make that clear.
No, no, not at all. But it's not portrayed that way at all. Like alcohol and other things are.
Yeah.
So, um, just
Well,
working on
we're
that.
our co-host lagged
Yeah,
out for
rare.
some odd
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
But
That's
we'll
not
carry the
usual
show
for the
on.
guy.
I guess I
Yeah,
will say to counter. I'm glad he spoke already, but one, I personally just throw like I kind of see it as an entertainment, right? Just like going out and having drinks with your friends, going out to dinner.
dude,
You
for
set
real.
aside what you have fun with, right? With that extra discretionary money, right? You got your bills, you got your rent. You literally set aside $5 a week or $10 for the month, right? And literally, it's like a budget. And I think that's all right. Like you're not getting out of hand. Like you start losing, then it's like, all right, know where
Yeah,
your
let's chill
priorities
out.
are at.
Yeah,
Yeah, know where your priorities are at. But
I
it
agree.
is a slippery slope, especially it's so toxic in there. They're throwing you offers. Hey, here's an 80% profit boost, or $5 will win you $200
It's
actually.
not even
And
that, Soroka. It's when you do win, like $5, $10 a week ain't gonna kill you, right? Like
mhm.
I don't usually put more than that, but where it's gotten me before, and I'm sure it's gotten a lot, basically everybody else. It's be real. Is if you throw 10 in and you win a $90 back, 10 for 90. Then
Yeah.
you're like,
I'm
man,
back.
I got $90 in DraftKings now. What's up, Eddie? Eddie's back. Welcome back,
Sorry about
Eddie.
that.
Mr.
But
Mitchell.
Laptop died.
but
We were just
uh,
saying, Ed, that you know we think it's okay, and we never want to promote it. We're not saying gambling's really cool because it's not, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe and my brother-in-law taught me this, is like just it's like a budget, right? You have discretionary income, right? We're all old enough where you got responsibilities, you got your job, you got savings, you got retirement that you got to allocate for, you got bills you got to pay now, you got rent, but you do have your entertainment, like going out to eat, drinks, friends, things like that, right? And it's not what how I see is like $5 a week or like $10 a month. This is all I can spend. Once I spend that, that's it. It's when you go past that and then you start getting addicted, you start winning, which automatically, when you're winning, you're going to be losing soon. But that is where I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fun. It's a fun thing to do, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But
Um,
that's where I brought in the point. Like, if you win one $10 bet that makes you $90, it's just that one time that can get you hooked, and
Mm-hmm.
then you're like, man, I got $90 in my DraftKings account now that I can just put
I
nine
just think
$10
it's,
bets on and maybe double it, triple it,
I,
whatever. But that's when I think the problem starts, because
I
then
think
if
it's
you run out of that money, it's so easy to just put another 10 in
Mm-hmm.
when you
Dude,
just
it's
and
like
wasted
to
drug dealers
90.
handing out a free little sample of crack to get people hooked. It's literally what it is.
yeah,
It's
and
crazy.
to where I now moving on less about people sports gambling. I think more the debate is it's getting really scary too about sports gambling. One, the college even has so many player props and everything
Mm-hmm.
is so much money now. Like we got guys betting on 18, 19-year olds and they have this money now
That's like their
and
job,
they're getting money.
is to
I can't
gamble.
imagine a world. There's got to be scenarios going on where donors are like,
Yeah.
probably have, hey, you want to make more money? Well, hit the under here or things like that. I'm not saying, I really hope it's not happening, but I could see it happening just with
I mean,
sports gambling.
dude,
Like,
there's shady stuff that goes on with college football, especially. Like, didn't you see that big scandal with Ole Miss? Like,
yeah,
I think it was in like
I think there's so much
2015.
stuff.
They got like, I think they literally got like four of the top 10 recruits in the country, and they were buying them, literally, just
Yeah,
giving them like the boosters were giving them like brown bags of money. They
yeah,
had like runners getting
interesting.
money to these kids to get them to go to Ole Miss. And it
That's
happened
crazy.
at Mississippi. It was really big in the SEC, which is shocker. The SEC isn't like they're still good, but they're not dominating the nation anymore because now the playing field's been leveled and it's legal now to buy recruits.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
I can
that's a
definitely
whole
see a
different
world where,
conversation about NIL. I
and
mean,
dude,
it's
like
getting
the thing is too,
ridiculous,
like you
but
said, these are 18, 19-year olds. They're impressionable. And like, what do you think? They're going to say no to another freaking, it could be up to like $1 million just
This
to like,
this
oh,
leads me
have
to
a
this.
bad game.
Yeah, this leads me to this question. It's like, how do we maintain? It's hard to even put into words exactly, but like, how do we maintain? Like, how do we keep this not a problem? How do we make sports just be about sports and the glory of it, and like
I think
money isn't the
it's
biggest
so many
factor?
other things. That's a great question, a great topic to get down to, because it's everything in this world is all money driven, and
Mm-hmm.
just being a finance guy, I see so much more about money now too. Like, let's talk about the streaming services because that's probably my biggest pet peeve, and that's
Oh
also
my
ruining sports.
gosh.
That's also ruining sports for us fans. It's all about the fans and the big higher ups. The companies do not care about the fans anymore. NFL does
No.
not care about the fans because they're greedy and they know we're going to pay for it, which stinks. And
Mm-hmm.
shame on us. But the streaming, I mean, even NBA, it's on like 10 different streaming services. Why can we go back to cable? I want to bring this back. Give me a president that brings back cable. Give me those powerhouse, monopolistic cable companies that rule the world, but it has everything on one platform. Like, I don't want to buy a Netflix. I don't want to buy a Hulu Live. I don't want to buy an HBO Max. By the time you owe three of those, your monthly subscriptions are going to add up to like $200. Like,
Yeah. And then there's
it's such a
Peacock now to watch NBC football, Paramount to watch CBS football, and then don't even
Paramount
get
to
me
watch
started.
UFC now, like
And then if you want to watch MLB, you got to pay another 25 for Marquee to watch the Cubs, and then however much else for Bally Sports Live. It's
it's
dude,
like
like you
and you
think they
can
would have
never just
legalized
buy.
sports betting if it didn't mean a huge payday for someone?
And you can
Like,
never just buy like just the sports. Well, Hulu Live Sports, I think there's a thing, but like Netflix for in particular, they're starting to roll out more sports. But like, can't just buy a game or like sports of Netflix or a day of Netflix. Like, you're signing up and you're getting our full services whether you like it or not, because you're gonna get charged $25.
Yeah.
And it's such a shame, the corporate greed, and then it's getting into these sports gambling because they're realizing it's a huge industry right now. And look how many different platforms are coming out. Like there's like 100 of them
And
that
there's
are
no
becoming
password
popular.
sharing anymore either. They have the home address like GPS thing now too.
Yeah,
So
I
you
mean the
can't
sports
even.
gambling is one issue, and it is ruining sports. It really is because it's just supposed to be about taking pride in your team, watching
Mhm.
talent out on the field. But now it's one turning into a huge concert sportsmanship, like showmanship was the correct term. It's a I don't know. It's just taking the authenticity out of the game while you're watching
Even
because
when I
you love
watch
watching
like
basketball.
even when I watch like the finals of the NBA or like the Super Bowl or like the World Series, like the World Series is about to start. It just feels
Mhm.
like sometimes it just feels like it's too much. Like it doesn't even feel like
I know,
it's real, but it's like this is not even this is just too much. Like
Yeah.
let's leave it at what the game is and make it about the
Well, and
players,
then
but
we
it's just
got
this
like
whole
those like
show and it's too much. It's too much. I
yeah,
don't
and
get
it's
it.
like the pregame shows, and then those pregame guys are like so egotistical. Like
oh
Stephen
my
A, you're
gosh.
not that guy. Please stop.
Playing
Try
solitaire during the
stop trying to
finals, and
make
then
it about you.
I
Like
know.
nobody cares. Just analyze the game. Just stop. Like
Yeah,
stop. And it's shame on us for giving those guys all the attention. And oh my
dude, I
gosh,
know.
like
We need more
And like
Greg Olsons, man. That's all I gotta say.
seriously, Greg Olson is the man. And
well, the
dude, it's like
TNT crew, which is now the ESPN
yeah.
crew, but those guys are awesome. But
Mhm.
yeah, it's just a showmanship. Like, what can get us the most views? It's all about views. How can we get the most views, which is like the most drama, the most like clip worthy things that we can post on social media that creates
Mhm.
buzz.
And like, dude, even like the TNT crew, like you said though. Like, yeah, I love all those guys. I love Barkley and Shaq and Kenny and Ernie and all of them, but like they so methodically put that group together. How many clips can you think of from that show? I can think of like thousands, literally.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's all at the end of the day, whatever's going to get me the most clicks, whatever's going to generate me the
Yeah.
most revenue. And like you said, dude, like they know we're going to buy it cuz gosh dang, they just have such an amazing product. It's like how can you not? Like I don't, my life would probably
For
be a
sure.
lot like easier if I wasn't so obsessed with football and stuff and baseball. I'd have so much more free time on my hands. But gosh dang, it like makes me happy sitting down on Sundays and just watching sports,
Oh my gosh, there's
So
nothing
like
better.
we're
What's
gonna pay
better to
for it.
do on a Sunday? Sit there and watch Chicago Bears football and then just watch a
Yeah.
bunch of games, look at fantasy, root for your team to win. It's just like it's entertaining, man. I can't
Hmm.
not do that. I
Yeah.
don't know if I could ever not do that at this
And
point in my
then
life. No way.
because the product is so good, they're gonna figure out ways to milk every cent of profit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And the new way they're milking the profit now is with the sports betting. They know, and like, dude, like you said something earlier, like you put it in your budget. But unfortunately, I'd say like 90% of people do not have the discipline to stick to their gambling budget. And like I said too, like it's become like so popular and like cool that I lost all my rep money, but we ride, And like that's not cool. That's so dumb. Like
Let it ride, baby. You're saving.
yeah, it's terrible. Dude. It's so bad for our mental health and
it's
everything. And it's like and so I just honestly, I think the solution is making it illegal again, but that's never going to happen Because like you said, they don't care about the fans. They don't care about us. They just
I
are going to make
think
their
the
profit.
problem is how accessible it is. They need to
Yeah.
make it harder. I think it should be a big thing if you're going to sports bet.
What do you
Mm-hmm.
think? What do you
I
think?
think
What do you
so.
think
I think
about
the
making them
solution
pay for?
is keep.
What if?
I
Go ahead.
I
Go
think the
ahead.
solution is keep the sports books, but you physically have to go to the location. So like and place a bet, like the old days where you got a ticket in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
But like this, like I could do this with 3 clicks of a button and make a sports bet.
Could be
So
on the
like I
toilet
think it
and
would
all of a sudden
solve
want to place a bet.
yeah, I think it would solve a lot of problems if we had the huge sports books because like it's like a casino. Like you go there like once a month, like indulge a little bit. They got the big TVs. It's really cool in there. But
Mm-hmm.
like it doesn't create the habit because like it's a big project to go there because it's gonna be busy all the time, like a casino. But like this, making it so accessible on your phone, that's a problem. That's where they get you because it's like 3 clicks and a Venmo drop, like
Yeah.
pretty
This
easy.
is where I just think we're too far gone where they can figure out a way for that to just go away, unless it becomes like a legal thing in the state. But all these states are legalizing it now. I think they have to make some sort of subscription to be in the sports book. I
But
think
That's not a
then
bad
that'll
idea.
slow it down. If you make them pay $29.99 a month or something, like that'll solve the problem real
yeah,
quick.
That's a good idea,
That's just
actually,
like,
Sam.
like make them pay a fee in order to gamble, I guess. But I don't know. It's like at
this
the
is all
same
food for
time as
thought,
someone,
and we were going down some
yeah,
crazy paths because when there's a scandal like that, it just opens your eyes. Like how much of it is corrupt? How much is sports corrupt? Like how
Mm-hmm.
many games are rigged? And the Vegas
So
lines, we
many.
started going down that rabbit hole. Like how many how many leaks are there? How many people are giving out insider information?
Mm-hmm.
It just makes you think because it makes me think that it makes sense now why Vegas has such good lines. You're telling me the coaches aren't telling them that hey, it's probably gonna be a dogfight tonight.
Dude, it
Like
can even be a freaking like graduate assistant. They're in the rooms. They know what's going on. Can be the
yeah,
freaking water boy. They
they're
they see
probably
what's going
trying
on
to.
at
Could be
practice.
a water boy that knows somebody, and it's like, hey, bet the over, because he knows. Hey, I'm probably putting $50 on this, like,
well, think
because I
about
Mm-hmm.
this.
know.
My roommate brought this up last night when we were talking about this. Uh, think about so now college athletes can bet, right? And a bunch of their teammates and friends, some of them made it to the pros. So you
Mm-hmm.
think they're not hitting up their buddy like, "Hey, Cooper Flag, I was your teammate at Duke last year. Like, what do you think looks good tonight for the Mavericks?" Now I hope Cooper Flag says no, f off, I can get in trouble. But like, could be some
one
of
or two
that going on.
times.
Like hitting
Yeah.
up your, hey man, like, so good to talk to you. But by the way, how are you guys gonna do tonight? Any injuries I should know about?
Dude, yeah, it's so bad. It's an epidemic now, and it's
It's an
literally like
epidemic, and I'm glad you brought up the
targeted.
masculinity thing.
Yeah. Because, dude, it's not even
Well,
just the gambling either. It's like the drinking culture and like the hookup culture and all this stuff. And like none of that stuff is good for like the becoming a man and like our growth as people. And
not
so
at all.
Well said. Well said.
But
And a lot of it's
I
social
say we
media, man.
just after talking all this though,
let's get into
I
some
think we should
picks.
just let's just roll into our picks. Yeah.
Let's get into some things.
Guys, we got college
Let's make
football
this clear.
and
We
NFL
like making
games
the
coming at us. We gotta talk about
we
it.
make the picks because it is fun. We're not
It's
saying
fun.
that one we make
Yeah.
these picks or two that you should make these picks. That's not what we're saying at all.
But if you're gonna bet on it, we're giving you some good thought here.
Hmm.
Food for thought.
Food for
Yes,
thought.
sir.
With that being said, Sam, would you like to,
Yes.
let's
I
start with
got college
college.
football. College football here. Big week. Some great games, man. Some great games.
Hmm.
First one, I got Vandy money line over Mizzou. I'm gonna ride my guy Pavia. I think he's better than Perbola, or Pervola, whatever his name is. I think it's Perbola.
That
I
game's
think he's
in
better than
Nashville
Perbola.
too.
It's in Nashville. I think this game's going to come
Correct.
down to what quarterback is better. I think Pavia is better, so I'm going to go with Vandy.
Mm.
And both teams are 6-1. Vandy's ranked top 10. Mizzou at 16, but I think Mizzou's got a better team. But in Nashville with Pavia, with how this team's playing, no way.
Mizzou's
Give me
coming off some
Vandy.
tough weeks too, so
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Next, I got Virginia minus 10.5 at North Carolina. I said it before. Bill Belichick, Jordan Hudson on the sidelines. We're not covering the spread until Jordan Hudson is off the sidelines.
Bill is the
Or
freaking
he's
man,
just
dude.
Bill's the man. He's still getting it, but my God, it is. I just something about it. I don't like it.
Jordan
Next,
on the
I got
sidelines is
Kansas
crazy.
State. Yeah, come on. I mean, dude, you're 75 and she's like the same age as your athletes, and you got her on the sidelines.
Put a hoodie on her. Give her a
Smooches,
headset. Let her
man.
at least call some plays. Do something. Get water for the guys. Don't
I
just
mean,
stand there being
yeah.
eye candy for Bill while he's calling a game.
I mean, jeez. Next, I got Kansas State at Kansas, and I got the over on 56.5 points for that game. Hey, I live in Kansas now, and it's going to be a shootout, man. It's Kansas State at Kansas. All right? Kansas got a good offense. Kansas State kind of sucks, but so does Kent. I think they both kind of suck. I could see it just being a shootout. I'm just saying this to say it, but over 56.5, hammer it. Last one, I got Minnesota. They're plus 9.5 at
Minnesota.
Iowa right now. I
At
think that game's gonna
Iowa?
be like at Iowa plus 9.5. I think that's gonna be like a 13-10 ball game.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I think Minnesota covers 9.5. So I really
Yes.
like that one a lot.
You see, Mark Gronowski, the Iowa QB, had, I think, under 50 passing yards last week against Penn State.
Yeah. So I'm like, there's no way that's
I
gonna be like
mean,
a
should
17
Iowa just start running the triple option?
They honestly should.
Dude, they could be the next Cary Grove. They could be the Cary Grove of college football and just run triple option.
Hey, man, the Citadel does it.
And so does Navy. Come on.
Hey,
Yeah.
Georgia Tech did it for a long time. I mean,
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
I love the triple option.
it's probably why they're winning now. So,
Mm-hmm. All right.
but
Was
yeah,
that all
those are
four,
my
Sam?
4 picks. And those are all of them. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Ryan, you want to get into it?
Yeah, I'll go quick. Give me first. They burned me last week. I'm gonna stay with them and say LSU, and this is the last time I'm giving them a chance on this pod. They burned me. Diego Pavia burned me, and I'm glad he did. Shame on me for betting against that guy. Shame on me. I wasn't even mad because I was more impressed by his play. But I think it's a home game, LSU Stadium. This is season on the line. Night game at LSU is a very, very tough game to win. It's against A&M, who is 7-0. But I think this is like season on the line, gritty. I think they're getting it done. Give me that first game. Next pick. Give me UCLA plus 25.5 at Indiana.
I like that one.
UCLA
too.
has had some nice wins. They beat Penn State before Penn State, fired James Franklin and all that jazz. They beat Penn State. They also just beat Michigan State pretty handedly. That was like an impressive win.
Yeah,
And I
38
know
to
Michigan
13
State's
at
not
Michigan
great.
State, but
Yeah, I know Michigan State's not great, but anytime you beat a road opponent like that is pretty eye-opening.
Yeah.
So I'm like, can you just cover 25 against Indiana? I know Indiana's really good, but just cover 25. So that was my next pick. I'm also gonna take another cover spread. Give me South Carolina at home plus 12.5 versus Bama. I think South Carolina, again, they have a lot to fight for. Their seasons, they're under 500 now. Season's not going the way they expected, But this is a great way to kind of build back momentum. Anytime you can beat Alabama, it's a season changer. It's a coach saver. So I think they're going to be really ready to go. Just covered plus 12.5. And then my last pick is give me also Vandy money line. I went with Sam's pick. They burned me last week. Not going to let that happen again. So I think them at home. I don't see all that with Mizzou. I'm not a Mizzou guy. I think they're kind of overrated. So give me Vandy at home to beat Mizzou in my last pick.
I like him. I like him, Soroka. I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm. I like those
Nash,
two.
what's wrong
Yeah,
with these?
I wasn't feeling too great about any of these games one way or another. So, keep that in mind. First game I got, I'm going to take Ole Miss over Oklahoma. I think they bounce back with a big win at OU. And I'm also saying that too, just because John Mateer does not look great since coming back from that hand injury. I can't believe he's even playing right now. Like he should
Yeah.
have been out for a month and a half. I don't know how he came back after 2 weeks, and it is showing. He is not
Yeah.
healthy. Next game I got, I'm going to take Illinois over Washington.
Mm, I like that
Just
pick.
I think that's going to be a great game. I think that's a tough team for both. That's a tough game for both teams. And I just think Illinois pulls it out. Like Washington's good, but they've also shown some weakness in the last few weeks. Took like a great comeback against Maryland for them to win that game. So, we'll see I'm going to take Illinois. And then next game I'm going to take Old Dominion over Appalachian State.
Mm.
And simply just because Old Dominion is always a good football team. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't think they have anyone that's made it into the NFL. They just always find a way to win games. It's probably the Kurt Signetti effect. Or no, he was at James Madison, not Old Dominion.
Yeah, James Madison just beat the crap out of Old Dominion by like 30. That's why I bet James Madison was minus 1.5, and I'm like, hammer that. That hit.
JMU, baby.
JMU,
Yeah.
baby.
Oh,
Shout out
man.
PMT. But
Shut
Yeah.
up.
So I'm going to take Old Dominion over Rutgers. I just think they win that game just because they're I don't know, they're a good team. And then lastly, I'm going to take Rutgers over Purdue. Don't know why.
Rutgers.
let's go. Hey, go Scarlet Knights,
Do
baby.
you know anything about either one of those teams besides the fact that they're both
They
hot
both suck.
garbage?
Yeah.
They're both Big Ten teams.
That's what you call the big
James Madison
poop
would
bowl.
take all those teams. Let's roll right into NFL, guys. My
Yes, sir.
computer's gonna die here soon, so I'm just gonna.
Speed through.
I got
Speed
9
through.
I
minutes.
agree, and some of us got
I got 9 minutes left, boys. NFL picks. I got Steelers. Hey, I got Steelers money line. Aaron Rodgers is gonna. He's gonna give him. He's gonna get the pack. He's gonna give him the treatment, man. They're gonna get a taste of their own medicine. He's gonna take him out, and I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna love every minute of it. 49ers money line. Forget who they're playing, but I got them winning.
Houston.
Yep, I got 49ers beating Houston because that O-line sucks so bad. 49ers money line, hammer it, and then I got Bucks minus 4.5 at the Saints. I just love Baker, man. I just love Baker. Not his best game last week, but I love Baker, and I'm gonna keep riding the Bucks this season, man. I just am. I'm not gonna change my mind. And those are my 3 for NFL. Sirocco, it's rolling on to you. What do you got?
I'm gonna take Chargers money line.
That's not fair. They're playing right now. They're up like 31-3 or something. You
They're
jack.
up 31-10
Oh,
right
really?
Yeah,
I'm
really.
just kidding. It's jokes. It's jokes.
But seriously.
Just kidding. But seriously, give me. I think lock of the century is Colts at home versus the Tennessee Titans.
You might as well throw 100
Give me the
on
Colts.
that.
Give me Danny Dimes forever. Danny Dimes. Hope you run for
Indiana,
president the way you're playing.
Indiana Jones, baby.
That's I don't even think I need to explain that one. Next up, Give me. I'm going to take a weird one. Give me the Cowboys to beat the Broncos. I have a feeling the Cowboys are trying to turn their season around, and they're going to get this done. You know what? Give me the Cowboys. I got no statistics to back that up. It's just a gut feeling. That's what I'm
I
going
like
with, and
Dak this year,
I've
man.
already
I was
described this
thinking about
before. It's
picking
like a
that
girl
too.
picking. It's like a girl picking colors for March Madness, right? There's not much beyond this. Um, give me, give me.
Ryan, you gave your three. Oh wait, one of them was BS.
uh, my last two. Give me Patriots versus the Browns. Again, another lock of the century. Not much to say there. And lastly, these are a lot of bad games this week,
Ryan,
man.
just give your
Uh,
three. Just cut it at three.
That's three right
that's
there. On
yeah,
you,
that's
Mhm.
Nash.
perfect.
On you, Nash.
Yeah.
Pick the Chargers if
Ryan,
it's not too late, but
Ryan, I share your gut feeling. I too am picking the Cowboys to beat the Broncos this week. Really, just because Cowboys offense is looking really freaking good.
I think
That's
it
all I
is.
got on that one. And then Sam, I also am gonna agree with you on the Steelers over the Packers.
love it. Love
Yeah,
it.
I agree. Aaron Rodgers' revenge game. That's in Pittsburgh. And, they kind of always just find a way to win. I think they could beat the Packers on Sunday Night Football. I like that game. I like the Steelers
I
there.
like it too. I do.
hmm
I do too.
And then last one I got, I'm going to take the Bills over the Panthers. This is going to be a nice tune-up game for them. The Bills are going to get back on track and wipe the floor with Carolina and, get back to Josh Allen MVP ways and the Buffalo Bills, they're going to be right there again, losing in the AFC Championship game. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
What they
that's my
do.
three. That's what I got.
Three things you can bet on in life. It is death, taxes, and Bills losing in the AFC Championship game.
Yep. Yep. Not winning in the Super Bowl. That's for sure.
Break my
Um.
heart every year. I'm a big Josh Allen guy,
I mean,
but
Yeah. Hey, a lot of
do we
reliable picks
even?
this week, guys. Like NFL picks wise, we're just picking the favorites this week
I
because
guess
it's
not
pretty
so. Just real.
self-explanatory. But also, like, what I've been noticing about NFLs, just bet on the home team. The home team's got to be like at a 75% win rate this season, something like that, because it's been crazy.
mm. So yeah, guys, I think that'll do it. Uh, great episode. A lot that we touched on here. Let us know your thoughts on the, gambling and Chauncey Billups, that bald-headed son of a biscuit. And until next time, boys, everybody love everybody. You guys have a blessed week, and we'll see you later.
Yep. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Almost D1 Pod. Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, and make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.
Absolutely.
Peace.